Oh wow, it actually yeah, connected to the server. So, welcome back to Street Fighter 5 and I have a lot to talk about today. Now, right off the bat, should you buy this game? No. Believe it or not, this game is incomplete and it is an early access game. To me, that is. $60 for this game is not something I would ever pay for because, well, Broken Games HD bought this game for me for a bet, but how can anybody support playing this game for $60 right off the launch? And it's just, nah, can't co-sign on this. And buying this game, supporting this game, and unfortunately me playing this game is supporting the notion that developers can put out these games that are not complete. As far as I know, more characters are coming in March, and the whole entire story mode and other gameplay mechanics and story mechanics and mechanics of online lobbies, training sessions, and trials and everything are coming out somewhere between March, April, May, June, July, whatever. Bottom line is, it's not here. And then I have other problems, which first of all is the arcade stick situation. You have an official arcade stick for this game that does not work natively on the PC. That is pretty damn incredible that any company could make a themed arcade stick or a themed controller for this game and then not have it work on the PC. But there is Joy to Key, but again, I should not have to use Joy to Key because Capcom is too stupid to program other non-DirectX input or X input, whatever the hell you call it, devices into their game. Street Fighter 4 had it, so why doesn't Street Fighter 5? And that's one of my biggest problems here. How does the predecessor have features and things that the successor, the sequel, does not? We are supposed to be building and improving upon the past, building and improving upon the foundations of past games, and we're not doing it. So, other things I do not like. Battle settings. Whoever you set as your favorite character is who you're playing with when you play online. There is no go into an online lobby or pick an online match, casual or ranked, and then choose your character. No. Whoever is here is who you're picking. And one thing I do like, at least when training, I'll show you in a second. I do main Karin because, unlike these other hoes that can't cover themselves, Karin at least has some class like Dudley, because you know, I like to fight with dignity and all that. And why load times are so excruciating when I have an SSD, well, that's also beyond me. I also have issues with the training. Now, one good thing about the training is you can set it up so, you know, I can accept a fight anytime I want, whether ranked or casual. But the one thing I also don't like is that every time I go into training, I have to reset all of these. They don't stick, they don't just apply and forever stay until I want to change them. You can have dummy settings, and again, I hate having to go into this every time I want to go into the lab and change it to no stun, change it to block after first attack, which is pretty much auto guard, so I know which combos and which doesn't. And you have other things as well, and you know, it's just kind of annoying. So, I am, at least for the most part, primarily manning Karin because I'm not trying to play Ken or Ryu. One thing that really bothers me about this game and Street Fighter in general, you have the same people that will pick the same characters over and over and over again, every game and every iteration over and over again. In this case, just like Street Fighter 4 or Ken Fighter 4, you have people that will gravitate towards Ken. Now, me. Ken is a good character. I liked Ken. I liked Ken better in Third Strike than I liked him in Street Fighter 4. So, you know, a character to me isn't really the same character across game to game to game. But the one thing that really bothers me is the people that tray it up. And by tray it up, I mean you pick Ken, all you do is hammer out either a fierce, a strong, or a medium and mash it in to a DP. That's all you do. Anytime you hit somebody, you mash it into a DP. You're on the ground, somebody's close, you mash it into a DP. You're getting comboed, you hope that since you're playing online, we'll drop it and you mash it into a DP. All you're doing is mashing moves, mashing normals into a DP. You're not trying to learn the game, you're not trying to get better at the game, and I'm sorry if you feel like I'm offending or attacking anybody, but when I watch Dr. Trey, that's exactly how I feel. You're not trying to learn the game, you're just taking the easy way out to be an online warrior, and you're just trying to mash it out. Bottom line, that's one thing I never liked about Street Fighter is doing a reversal is supposed to have a high risk, but in the last game, Street Fighter 4, with the FADC and the focus attacks, it lessened the risk, but in this game, the risk is increased because you have to commit. But then again, it seems foolish that, you know, if I want to hit you with an overhead or something on a wake up, and you take 3 of those, but yet you hit me with one wake up SRK or DP, I'm taking more damage. But here's what I can tell you about Karin. Not my favorite character, you know, I'd rather play with Dudley, but one thing you always have to know in your fighting games is your anti-airs, especially when you're playing online, because noobs love to jump. They jump. All they do is jump. That's what they like to do. So, Karin she has a couple anti-airs. Down Fierce, which is good, but the problem is she steps in. So sometimes people can go over you, but it's actually good because when she combos, she can actually, you know, come forward. So if you're far, you can hit, but, you know, I can't remember what I was doing yesterday. Outside of that, the only other anti-air she has is Standing Fierce, which is And if you want to use one bar, she has that Andy Bogard thing right here, which is pretty good. It's okay, but, you know, I don't like wasting bars or things like that, but it's actually good on wake up as well, so it is what it is. Karin's footsies are actually pretty good, actually. I mean, let's see. We have this move right here, which has a pretty long reach, and if you can't hit with that, you can actually reach with standing roundhouse. So her pokes are actually pretty good. And her down sweep, down roundhouse can actually punish things from real far and take people down as well. Outside of punching, not really good on the punching, but hey, it is what it is. As far as things that link, it's mainly a crouching strong, standing strong. And from there, you can... Why isn't it working? There we go. You can link certain things in. It's pretty much the only thing I've found out so far. One thing I do like about it is Super. It does remind me of a corkscrew blow. Dudley, you know, gotta have that gentleman nature. Their V-trigger, haven't really experimented much with it, but I guess it's okay. I'll figure that out eventually. But I do like Karin. I just wish she had some better anti-air options. She does have, well, let's play around. Let's see what I can remember from last night in the lab. Kicks can pretty much link into kicks. Like that. You cannot link her overhead smash from a kick. It will not work. Do the little Andy Bogard uppercut, it will. So for me, like, kicks go into kicks. Punches can actually go into her overhead. Wish they had a backbone like some other fighting games which reset you. So, you know, you can do even a little grab type deal. She does have the... Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. That was a kick for some reason. Obviously, you can always hit that low forward into Super, which is always good. I mean, gotta love Third Strike Ken right there. Some interesting combos. I mean, you can always jump in Fierce, or Roundhouse Fierce, or Roundhouse down Fierce, and from there you can then go into different things. And oh, that's that's not what I wanted. Go into things like that. You can even, you know... Oh, I keep thinking her super is kick for some reason. And again, we don't have raw attack data, but let's try it again. Again, I'm thinking it's kick. I think it's because maybe she's a little kung fu. I keep thinking her super is kick. But, like I'm saying, you can link the super or cancel the super out with that. Pretty much anything that can connect with that, any combo going into that, you can put in with the super. Likewise, what is that? Not that one. Okay. Anything with the kick, you can also link into super. I mean, bear with me here. I haven't played with Karin long. I'm still, you know, figuring stuff out. She also has this one move, which dashes. And it goes up like that, which is kind of neat. Oh, not what I wanted. Thought I was going to auto block. You can actually connect it with that. She can actually, with an EX version, get through a fireball as long as the fireball doesn't hit her before she goes in. She can actually go over a fireball like that as long as the fireball doesn't hit her before the startup. So yeah, you know, learning some combos, getting in there and things like that. Still need to work on my D-trigger, whatever the hell that does. But I'm pretty damn, I did half health. Pretty fairly impressed with Karin. I mean, seems to be a mobile, quick character. I wish she had some better anti-air options, but this is where I'm going in Street Fighter V, and I would love to use Urian and Alex, but so far playing this game, I'm going to be using Karin, and, you know, in a little bit, when I'm done with Rise of the Tomb Raider, I plan to fully commit to this game, because I know there's a lot of people who do want to play against me, and don't worry, we will play, and especially when those 8-player lobbies come out in March, I got some people that would also like to play, people that are better than me. I'm not a pro. I am beatable. I just feel as though I can beat up on a bunch of YouTube scrubs, so, you know, for the people that are always talking crap, you'll have that L, you'll have your day. BG's not playing, so it is what it is, people. I will catch you another time. Tune into the Weapon Wheel podcast. I don't even know if this video will be up in time because, you know, 60 frames per second videos take a while, but take it easy. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend.